Hello, all my Gemini babies, and welcome to your weekly or bi-weekly tarot reading. We're going to get started right now. And as always, if you have not done so yet, go ahead and subscribe and make sure you ting that bell so you get notified when I go live or when I upload new videos. Okay, guys, now as you can see, there's a bit of a change this week. Using 3 decks this week. We're going to do 1 main card and 2 clarifying cards along with those with the same 8 questions that were asked last week. I think this is the spread that I'm going to be using from now on for your bi-weekly reading. Let me know in the comments what you think about the reading when you're all done and what you think about the spread. Okay, now I have already prayed over these cards and I have shuffled them, so I'm just going to go ahead and start dealing these cards. Now, this first card is the overall theme for the next 2 weeks. This next card is what you are leaving behind. This is what you are continuing. The 4th card is what is entering into your life. The 5th card is what is to come in your career. The 6th card is what's to come in your relationships. The 7th card is what is to come in your personal growth. And the 8th card is the overall advice. Okay, and these are the as above cards. This is the as above deck, and the other deck is the so below. You can, of course, get this deck or both decks, which come in a collection. It's called the Book of Shadows collection. You can get that on Amazon, and the link to that is in the description. And as with every other reading I do, this is for entertainment only. If things really start to resonate with you and you start to get a little unnerved, just know that everything in your life can be changed. Just because somebody says something might happen doesn't mean it will. So just keep that in mind. Okay, let's start off here with the overall theme for the next 2 weeks. And it is solid foundations. I like it. Whatever you guys have been working on, you've gotten to the point where you're really on solid ground with it. And you are starting to see your vision take form. And it's really starting to take off, and you're really liking what you're seeing here. It is all solid foundations here, and with those solid foundations, it's also asking you this for the next 2 weeks to use more of your creative side. Think of things in different ways. Really get in tune with the creative process, and you'll be having a lot of fun while you're doing this and making a lot of people happy and just inspiring people with your creativity. And by the end of this 2 weeks, you're going to be really feeling your place in the world at this time, and you're going to be really satisfied with where you're at. This is the wheel, and it just basically depicts all of the seasons of the year. And wherever you're at, it's time to move forward to the next step, the next logical step. But when you get there, you are going to be absolutely satisfied with the outcome of the situation. Okay, card number 2, what you are leaving behind. Okay, and the High Priestess is telling me that you're leaving behind your inability to create balance between your intuition, or your conscious and your subconscious. You've kind of merged. So you're leaving behind all of the negative energy towards the creation process, and you're moving on toward really getting the manifestation down. You're creating a complete balance, and you're allowing yourself to be guided by the divine. That is a great place to be. Now, the Ten of Air is here to allow us to make intuitive choices in whatever situations that come up in the next 2 weeks. And she's also there to remind us that nothing is set in stone. Anything can change at any point in time. Just because, like I said at the beginning of this reading, just because somebody says something is going to happen doesn't mean it's set in stone. It does not mean that your future is set. You have control over what happens, and you need to take control, and you need to intuitively look ahead and see where problems may occur. And you can even use tarot. It uses a couple of my other tarot readings to see any curves in the road, so you'll be able to avoid them within the next 2 weeks. And when you use all of this intuition and those strengths that you have recently found, and you allow yourself to be led by the divine, anything will happen. Anything you want to happen is going to happen. Make a wish, because the Nine of Chalices is the Make a Wish card. Anything you wish, your heart's desire, can come true at this point in time. You're learning the lessons. You started out. You're allowing yourself to be guided, and all you have to do is make a wish. Now, what you are continuing. Now, you're continuing to learn about your passions, about what really sets your heart on fire. What do you really want to know? What do you really want to do in the future? And this is a really cool card for this. I love continual growth when it comes to people, and especially with myself. I am a Cancer. But I'm also have my moon is in Capricorn, and so I absolutely love to learn new things. I have a thirst for helping people and for learning how to help people, which is why I am an intuitive tarot reader, because I can feel my way through all of these situations, and I learn more and more every day. Better ways to do things, and this is what this Page of Wands is telling you. Continuing your education towards what you are passionate about is really going to be coming up for you this week. I mean, there's going to be a chance for future, or for continuing education. And then we have Maybin. Now, Maybin is here to tell you to check yourself. Check what you've got, make sure you have what you need, and whatever the things that you have done in the past are going to come back, whether they be good or bad. They're going to come back. So basically this card is saying you're going to reap what you sow this in the next couple of weeks. So whatever you have started here, and I see all great energy here, so I think whatever you have been reaping here and starting here, and whatever you wish for, it's going to come to you very quickly in the next 2 weeks, and you're going to have a lot of satisfaction. The Six of Wands is you are accomplishing a goal. I mean, whether it be a minor goal in the way that in what you've been working on, or a major one, but it is a goal that you have accomplished, and you're going to be able to sit there and take comfort in knowing that at least one goal has come true. You have achieved that goal, and it's self-satisfying for you to know that you did this. Your intellect, your hard work, you did this. And that's what the Six of Wands is saying. This could be the education, continuing education, and you're going to succeed at that education. Okay, fourth card, what is entering into your life? Okay, we have a little bit of indecision here, but this card is also about fantasy. So it can really go either way here. And I kind of screwed that up. We're going to move this down, and we're going to go to Three of Wands. The Three of Wands should be dealt first. I'm sorry. I messed them up while I was handling them. Messed them all up there for you. Sorry about that. Okay. The Three of Wands. Now, after you have accomplished this goal, you're going to be looking ahead. You're going to be looking at to what's the next step. Where do I go from here? How do I make this even better for myself, my family, my job, how do I make this better for myself? So you're going to be leaving a couple of things behind along with this continuing ahead. But it's not going to be something that you need. It's going to be things that aren't serving you anymore. It's not, you don't need them anymore. So you're looking to go beyond what you have. So this is just the next logical step, which is, of course, going along with one of the themes for this week, the next logical step in the process. And, of course, here we go again with the Wheel of the Year. Again, it's the next logical step that you're going to go on to. And it's going to be a good one for you. There is a lot of fantasizing here, but there's a lot of indecision as well. You're looking at what you have and you're not really quite satisfied, which is okay. It's okay to be not satisfied with what you have, but just be grateful. Make sure you're grateful for what you have, even if you're not completely satisfied that you've reached everything that you want. Because the Four of Chalices is telling me that you are still fantasizing about more things that you want, and that is perfectly okay. But do not lose sight of what you already have accomplished and what you already have. It's okay to be indecisive. It's okay to take your time and think about what you need to think about before you make a decision. It's perfectly okay. But do not get too caught up in this that you forget about this. Okay, card number 5. What is to come for your career? All right, this is a great one. Your career is, flourishing. You have succeeded. You have reached that point where you can, raise your glass, give a toast. We've made it. I'm there. You've made it. You're there. You're sharing your abundance with the other people in your life. And things are going really great for your career. And along with that, you do have to remember to set boundaries. You need a clean, safe space to concentrate on yourself and your spirituality, even with your career. I know this has to do with your careers, and it could be just that you need to learn to set boundaries when it comes to your career. Maybe you have a boss that's overbearing. Or really wants you to do more than what you're prepared to do. So you can look at it that way with this card. And you also need to make sure you have a clean, safe space to do your work. And of course, once you have done this, setting your boundaries and making sure you have a clean, safe space, you will reach the point where you know who you are, you know what you want, you know where you're going. Everything is going your way, and you are satisfied in where you're at when it comes to your career. Okay, card number 6. What is to come with your relationships? Well, I see a lot of giving here. you are really reaping the benefits of this career here. Whatever's going on here, I see all of this is really career oriented over here. But you're going to start giving back. Whatever you are really, you've mastered whatever this is, and you're able to start giving back to people and helping people out. You're being really generous with everything you have, your knowledge, your funds, your money, pretty much everything. Then you have the elemental of air coming in and just giving you some more inspiration and knowledge when it comes to how to grow, take that generosity and grow it, and how to take what you've mastered and grow it into more, so you can give more and be more help to other people. And with that elemental of air coming in and helping you with knowledge and inspiration, you have the Queen of Wands coming in to teach you. This is a energy, a teaching energy, someone that's a teacher that likes to show people how to do things, but to do them in a safe manner. She's really concerned with your safety and everybody else's safety while you're learning. So when it comes to your relationships, you're really concentrating on other people this week and how to help them, and how to learn how to help them even more, to give more to these people, and to maybe you're the teacher, maybe you're starting to teach other people what you've learned here. Maybe that's the part of the generosity that's coming in with the elemental of air, the inspiration and knowledge to be able to teach people how to do what you've done. Okay, what is to come for your personal growth? And this is the Seven of Wands. Now the Seven of Wands is saying that you got your back up against the wall at some point. There's going to be issues that you need to fight through, but you have the ability to get through them. It is it's disorganized energy, so you have to sit in and organize everything and really think things through onto which direction you need to go, and which point you need to start, and which point you need to work at first. And then with the Seven of Wands comes the Book of Shadows. Now you have all of the knowledge that you need. You have it written down somewhere. It's accessible to you. And this is your knowledge. This isn't like getting on the internet and Googling something. This is knowledge you have accumulated throughout your life. The answer is within you. Now the Book of Shadows is a witch's book that she writes down every spell that she has, every herb that she knows about, all of the information that particular witch knows goes in her Book of Shadows there, and that is her knowledge, her life knowledge. And that's what this card is all about. You need to learn to use your life knowledge to get through this Seven of Wands energy, and to get through whatever problems may come up. And you have the Cave of Swords to come along to help you as well. The Cave of Swords energy is someone who is a problem solver. They love to analyze something. They love to analyze a problem, figure it out, and show you the answer to it. They're very inventive in coming up with new ways to do things as well. So this is a really cute energy coming in for you. Now the overall advice for this week, this is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is saying, don't overwork yourself. Take a rest. You've got a lot on your plate coming up here in the next couple of weeks. I mean, it's pretty cohesive energy, and it's happy energy for the most part. But don't let everything don't overwork yourself. Don't let everything get to you, or you're going to have some real issues in being able to concentrate on what you need to do for the week or for the next 2 weeks. And then you have wisdom coming in, and wisdom is a great card. So overall this week, you need to take care of yourself. Make sure you get enough rest. Make sure you are taking care of you, and use your wisdom. Now you need to, when this card comes up, it is a balance between your heart and your head, what you feel and what you know. And you need to balance those two in order to get to the truth of any situation. And this is great energy, especially as a tarot reader. This is what we strive for, a balance in those energies in order to find truth in what we see in the cards. Especially when you're an intuitive tarot reader like me, we really feel a lot, so we have to we have to fight ourselves and make a balance between the emotions and the knowledge that we have. And you're up for change this week. Some of the changes may be a little bit difficult, but you have a lot of help here with the divine in showing you which directions you need to go. And even though change can be painful, it's a new beginning for you as well. You have new beginnings and endings in some things. So you may be ending one thing, but you're starting something beautiful, big, beautiful. And it's really cohesive and happy energy this week for you. Now, I hope you have enjoyed that reading. Don't forget to like and share this video, and watch some more videos before you go. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell.